put a two in the chat for me, please. Please, 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 please. Thank you very much. And so it is time for our intermission. We got a minute and a half to get you some drinks. So let me tell you, well, actually, let me do this before we do that, before we go to intermission, it is tea time. So let's go about that dar. So the tea that I'm drinking today is what we call at my house Touray family concoction tea. So a lot of you have or some of you anyway know about the tea that I drink, and I'm going to share it with you. As you see, I have the recipe here, and I will tell you how it works. So here we go. The Touray family concoction tea is an immune booster. I'm drinking that right now. So it is a cup of hot green tea, a teaspoon of raw ACV or raw apple cider vinegar. Bragg's is the brand that I use, right? I swear by Bragg's because it has that dirt in the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? They call it the mother. It's the mother. It's raw. It's not filtered. And that's the stuff that you need. That clean ACV, that's not the best for you. It doesn't have those properties that actually are immune boosters in it. Once they take it out, it's like everything else. They want to strip and clean and bleach everything. And that's once they do, they strip it of the nutrients that are necessary for being the medicine that we need. So I swear by Bragg's. That's the good stuff. And then a half teaspoon of ginger, right? Your ginger can be grated, or it can be crushed, or it can be, I think the grated is probably the better. The fresh grated is probably always better for you. But I do often use an organic ginger powder that I order from Amazon. So half teaspoon of ginger or more if you can take it. Ginger is spicy. I love it. So oftentimes I'll put a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half, because I like spicy stuff. So, but you definitely got to have that. And then you're going to have your lemon. Fresh lemon, of course, is always better. If you can't get that, then get real lemon juice. Don't get that stuff that's not that stuff that's concentrated and it has salt in it. Not that. If you can't get real lemon juice, if you can't get real lemons, then buy real lemon juice. Lemon juice that's just lemon juice. Maybe it's concentrated, but it's just lemon juice. And then raw honey. Raw, same thing. Not that stuff that they clean out and bleach and then give to you. No, the raw honey, because again, that stuff that's in the bottom of it, the raw honey, them bits and pieces that look like dirt, that's the stuff that you need, because that's where all the properties are. So now you can, if you want to, you can use more honey if you like. I wouldn't suggest it, but you can. The only reason I'm saying that is because, many of us deal with, pre-diabetes, diabetes in the Black community. So I would say, it shouldn't taste like sweet tea from McDonald's. It shouldn't. Because the purpose of it is to do you good, not to harm you. Too much of anything is bad for you. So, just until you can get it, sweet enough to handle it. All right. So that's the raw honey. You can use as much as you want of that. You can use as much lemon juice as you want. You can use as much ginger as you want, as much ACV as you want in your tea, whether it's a cup or mug, don't matter. But this right here, this is the good stuff. That's Touray family concoction tea. Everything on this list is an automatic immune booster. So anytime you're feeling any kind of scratchy throat, your nose itchy, any of that stuff, the way you take this is you start drinking it 2 and 3 cups a day or more. More if you can take it, more. 2 and 3 cups a day. Don't stop doing that. When I say cups, usually I do mugs. So 2 or 3 mugs a day. Don't stop doing that until you feel relief. It may take 3 days. It may take 4 days. But once you get this stuff in your system, it is a regulator. It helps to regulate your immune system. So you can have that. And that there is free. That is Touray family concoction tea from me to you. Hopefully you use it. That's what I'm drinking right now. In addition, on Wednesdays, I add a little something else in my tea so I can really enjoy the ride. So I added some Jack Daniel's Tennessee honey, right? So it's a tea toddy. It's a tea toddy tonight. You feel me? It's always a tea toddy on Wednesday. So look, we got about a minute and a half. Get your tea, freshen up your tea. And when we come back, and while we're gone, actually, in this minute gone, whatever kind of tea you drink, let us know. Put it in the chat. Let's talk about it. I gave you my recipe. Give us your recipe, because we want to make sure that we help each other to remain healthy in this time of the pandemic. And so we're ready for intermission. I will see you in about 1 minute.